Hey everyone, it's Bowler Guy. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are analyzing Darkman's new personal best, which stands at 18 minutes and 47 seconds. This is his first sub 20 in real time. He has a sub 20 in in-game time, but he's beaten that, of course, by a little over a minute, and now 18 minutes and 47 seconds is his new personal best. Darkman's awesome. I think we'll start by saying that Darkman, I think in his gameplay shows that he's very fearless, which is a stark difference from the way I play. But yeah, there is no hesitation in his gameplay at all. So he starts off here, and you're thinking, how is a sub 20? It's a 0-0 forest. But of course, he runs a little bit around into the plains and immediately finds a lovely plains village. Very standard, very classic. And this is like a run that I've always like wanted to see, like just a very classic kind of sub 20. Right, this is not Stronghold first, spoiler alert. This is not anything insane. This is, I think, the most classic sub 20 we've had in recent times, and I'd love to see it, right? But of course, Darkman's also very efficient. He's running around just grabbing the beds. Now he's going to go up here and cause some havoc. So he's already grabbed all of his food. He's just running over, going to go to the blacksmith now that he saw earlier. And he's going to get, not great loot, but there it is, an iron pickaxe and iron leggings. So a little bit of armor, and of course iron pickaxe will really help in getting cobblestone. He's going to craft all of the bread and get some wood. And this is just standard stuff right here. So he's going to come over here, grab some more wood, because there is a new technique. It's not really new anymore, but there's a technique in the Nether where instead of using the Enderman umbrella, we're going to use boats and lava to take down the Enderman, and it takes down Enderman a lot quicker than the sword could dream of. So that's why he has almost a whole stack of extra planks here, and also crafts 3 boats right here, because they will be useful to take down some Enderman. And the crafting table on the 3rd block, pretty good strategy, because you only have to place it once, and then you can take it, and then you don't have to leave a block behind. So maximum conservation here with the wood, because you're always going to need that extra block in the Nether. That extra block is insanely valuable, and it's always just the little things in the end that stack up. So here he goes. He's out of the village, about 2 minutes 30 seconds, and he's going to run around for a little bit and find a lava pool right here. So this is going to be a quicker Nether enter. It's going to, of course, be lava pool. There's no, it's not Stronghold first or anything. So going to be right in the Nether very quickly. I mean, just look at this portal. It's beautiful. All right, that portal is insanely quick. But here he is. He's in the Nether at just over 3 minutes. Very good pace so far. And now he's going to write down the portal coords. And it's a little bit of a struggle to figure out what to do, because he's on this awkward ledge in another wastes biome. This Nether is looking, not the greatest so far. Just a Nether wastes, which, could lead into any other biome. So, yeah, you always have to roll a chance of, it might be a Soul Sand Valley, it might be this, might be that, there's nothing. Now, it could also be a warped forest, which he finds pretty quickly here. And still, no fortress, no anything else. All right, this is just standard stuff, standard Nether. Of course, he's going to look around for a fortress too, but he's going to look around for a way or an area to play warped. Now, this awkward lava lake in the middle does make it a lot more difficult to find a good warp spot, but luckily this warp biome is pretty big, so you should be able to find an area pretty quickly. I also think doing warped first now is a lot more viable than it was previously, because you don't have to run the risk of your sword breaking, and on top of that, warped first is just faster. It's faster than it was before with the sword, plus the extra pearls in the fortress. So I think doing warped first now is a lot better. A lot more viable than I think it used to be. So Here's Darkman. He's running around looking for a good warp spot. Right in here, there looks to be not too many trees. And he's going over to the lava. And watch this. Watch this. Boom. What a great jump. So he's blocking the lava off. So clearly he's going to play the warp right here. I think this is a really good spot. There's not a lot of trees here, so you get the maximum visibility. And there's not any other biomes around, so you don't have to worry about like a ghast spawning in and shooting you or something like that, or anything else of the sort. And this is the new tech. Well, not really new, but this is the whole boat tech thing. So he's going the 3 blocks, and we'll dig out this block here. And look at all the Endermen already. Look at all them. He places down all the boats. And if you've never seen this before, all the Endermen are going to get right in the boat. And then you can just lava all of them. And look at that. It's so efficient. Like, if there's anything to describe the system, is that it's great. The only thing you have to be wary of when you're doing this is the fact that if you have the lava placed and the Endermen teleport, or the Endermen get in the boat, and they get lavaed, or like they're in lava on the first tick, they will teleport out of the boat. So that's why Darkman will keep picking up the lava once new Endermen come in. And then once they're actually in there, you can lava them and they will not teleport away. But if there's lava in there when they first get there, then they don't like that. So that's the new boat tech in a nutshell. Darkman is showing it to you a lot better than I can explain it, because look at all the Endermen here. There's so many of them. This is a very, very good spot to set up warped. It's so efficient. It's incredibly so. You just watch all the Endermen like falling over here. It's pretty cool to see. Yeah, this is just brilliant warp strategy here. This is exactly how you want to do things. It's like, this is efficiency in motion on a classic seed, and like just played brilliantly. Like, yeah, there's nothing like that's incredible, like per se. There's not any kind of structure that makes this run, oh wow, how lucky is that? I want to really emphasize this. This is a normal, classic, good seed. This is a seed that you can't expect to get, or most people think it's some crazy, off-the-wall seed that's going to have everything I need right at spawn. No, you just have to work with what you have. And Darkman is doing this to terrifying ability here in the Nether. Right, and he is, I look at his coordinates, right? He's in the heart of positive X, right? About 250, 270. That's a really good spot to be, because the Nether quadrant ends at 416, and you can see, I forget how many blocks it is. I think it's like 90 something blocks, right? But you can see so many. You can see so far in that direction. The problem is his negative Z here. Negative 18 is actually a dead spot. Unfortunately, he gets trapped here. Clicks the boat, and things were really not going well there. But he's all right, and he has over a stack of pearls. He has 18 pearls, so he's out, and now he has pearls that he can throw. Right? Wait, I didn't catch it. I don't know if he has 18 or if he has 19, but just saying, in my personal best, I had 19 pearls. So it would be cool if he had 19 as well. But now, of course, he's going to change that negative Z, because negative 18 is like that dead zone in between 0, or yeah, in between -1 and -64, where structures don't spawn. He's going to run positive, because it was not this way previously, and could be a fortress this way. So he's just going to scan through and find out exactly where the fortress is. And this is really good pace too. And now he sees the fortress right here on the right. It's about 10 minutes in the run. The only problem is he's a little far from the home portal, but this is very reasonable. And he's going to find the blaze spawner pretty quickly at the end of the hallway here. And this is a really great fortress. Like, just right here, bang, there's the blaze spawner. You don't have to run around the bad part and then run to the good part and then try to find the blaze spawner. You run right in the good part and instantly find the blaze spawner. Absolute awesomeness. He does have 19 pearls. 19 pearls. Yes. It's great. This is... If I had a nickel for every runner that had 19 pearls in his personal best, I would have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice, right? So, of course, Darkman's going to mine out the bottom of this blaze spawner here to get a little bit better spawns. There's also these blazes behind him that he's going to try to pull towards him so we can get some extra spawns, or some extra strays, rather, while he's already farming the spawner. He's doing that really perfectly. You can see here the blazes are getting really close. Now he's going to check his portal cords here, get that into his head before he leaves the nether, before he leaves the fortress. It would be a little hard to get the portal cords before I mean, I guess you'd want to get them before you leave the nether, but you'd have to do that anyway. But my point is, if you do it here, before you leave the fortress, you can have it in your head, and then you don't need to go back and check later, which does save time. I have a bad habit of doing that in my runs, leaving the fortress and then checking. And, yeah, right here he takes down this blaze, and look at that, 7 blaze rods. He's out. That's the only part of the fortress, and that fortress was really fast. Now, of course, he has to make it all the way back to his portal, which it's not the hardest terrain, but again, those 19 pearls are now going to really come in handy, right? You have all these pearls to use, and well, you better use them, right? So Darkman's going to run back the same way he came because that's the most efficient way backwards, back towards the portal. And we're at about 12 minutes right now. So he's going to run down here and just make his way right around to the portal. All right, now there's this like really weird terrain here. But of course he's going to remember the 19 pearls and he's going to throw one because that's going to save a lot of time just between bridging and all that. So this area should look familiar with the warped on the right because that's where he first spotted the warped first time. Now he did hay bale downwards, so you might be wondering, oh boy, how is he going to get back up? Darkman's Darkman, and of course he's going to heave a pearl. Watch this. This might be the best pearl throw. Look at this. Even in his commentary, Darkman was like, please land, right? But how is, like, again, no hesitation there. Just threw it. And now he's out of the nether at around a little over 13 minutes, which is really good pace, especially considering the coordinates and the terrain around him. Looks really good. And now he's going to sleep, so he doesn't have to deal with mobs. And the other thing that is fairly new is waterbed. So picks up water here, puts down the lava, and throws the eye. It goes this way, and it unfortunately breaks. He's going to get another boat here, just for traversing around the overworld, and he's off. I mean, this is really, really, really good pace. Darkman spoke a little bit about how he's had 2 exits that were a little faster than this one, although not by much. But unfortunately, both of them had very terrible stronghold distance. You know, they were thousands and thousands of blocks away, so he couldn't actually finish the run in good time. Because just to simply make it to those strongholds, you're already at like 25 minutes or something. And usually the ones that are really far away are villageless too, and the villageless ones are where bedrock runners are not made for triangulation. Or made for fun village dig down. That's pretty much the main objective when the bedrock runners throw an Eye of Ender. It's not to triangulate, it's just to find the village and dig down. Now he's getting to the coordinates where Stronghold Village could spawn. Right, mine were right around here in my personal best. It was about like 350, 600 or so. And Darkmint, as he comes over this hill, he spots the village, and bang, it's right here. As the 15-minute mark passes, he spotted it. Now all it's standing in his way, all right, is they dig down in the Stronghold Nav. He's going to have some water right here. He's already preparing. Oh, now you might be wondering, why did he kill a couple cats? Right, he killed the cat at the first village. He killed the cat at this one. It's because of string. Cats drop string, and even if they drop 2, you can make a fishing rod. If they drop 3, you can make a bow. And cats, I believe, can drop 0 too. Now he gets unlucky, and both times, both drop 0. So he's unlucky there. But it's good. It's a pretty good way to get Crypt Bug, and it's just very easy. It's a lot better than killing skeletons in the overworld when it's nighttime. So here he is. He's heading down towards the stronghold. He knows it's here. He threw an eye. And he's going to hit it just under 16 minutes. But now he's in the stronghold. And of course, Nav, right? He has 6 eyes. Yeah, 6 eyes of Ender and 10 pearls. He's going to go down bottom right here because there's light down here. And unfortunately, it just ends up being a library. Now he's going to head down mid. And there's a witch here on the left. There's a skeleton up here. And unfortunately, because it's like daytime out now, more mobs will spawn under here. But look at this. Look at this. The witch and the skeleton are fighting each other. And I saw this and I thought to myself, how would this battle end? Because the witch would probably throw harming potions at the skeleton, but they would actually heal the skeleton. All right, like, I thought it was like, oh, that'd be very funny. You can see, too, look at his coordinates. This is a village hotspot. This is a village that has a better chance of spawning a stronghold underneath it. So he looks around a little more. He finds that, I believe it was top right, just had another library, so it has to be down mid. And he knows mid is rather bad. You have to go very, very far to find the end portal, right? He scanned right past it the first time just because he knew he was already like 6 to 8 rooms deep, and there's a better chance that it would spawn, a little closer somewhere else. All right, so he's just opening doors, and there's a bunch of these zombies here that kind of beat him up a little bit, right? And he just keeps running down these staircases here, and he hears a silverfish right around here. And sure enough, it's the portal room, and it's a 0 eye. So he has to make 12 eyes of Ender. And watch these eye fills. Yeah, he misses one, technically. But, I mean, come on. It was really smooth, right? And he enters the end. You might be thinking, why is he not throwing a pearl? I would be a little bit uncomfortable with my health bar, too, if I was him. But he's just going to get over here to the end fountain. And, of course, it's Darkmint. He's never missed a 1 cycle. Never. I think the last time Darkmint missed a 1 cycle, I think that was the Ice Age. I want to say so. But the dragon unperches, and he just has to wait around for a couple more seconds for the dragon to perch again. He's going to show you exactly what a waterbed looks like. Look at this. The water at the back of the bed, be sure it's there. And he's going to hit the Ender Dragon with a proper Ender Pearl Crypt Bug. And then bang, there it is. 3 beds, end of the run. And with that, a new personal best of 18 minutes and 47 seconds for Darkmint. I want to say massive congratulations. Thank you all for watching. Bye-bye.